Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the Ramsey Custom Shop. Thought I'd give you a little shop update and talk about a couple of things here. The first one is the plasma table over there, all by its lonesome, is for sale. So it's about 6 months old now, and I have really kind of almost stopped using it. Right now it's being used for storage, just a partial sheet I got laid up there. But anyway, nothing wrong with it. It runs really good for a plasma table. In fact, the best, most smoothest, stable, solid table I've ever worked with. And I've worked with several different ones and different brands and controllers. So anyway, the controller is the Thermal Dynamics ICNC controller, and it's still under the manufacturer's warranty. I think it's got a 3-year warranty on that. The servos are ClearPath, and those have a 3-year warranty on them, and of course they're still under warranty. TrueCut is no longer in business. They just had some health problems and decided to retire, and you know, I'm proud for them. Glad they were able to do that, and hope they're healthy and having a good time in retirement. If they're watching this, they may be. But anyway, it's a 5x10. You know, nothing like super fancy about the Z lifter, except for I think it's an enclosed unit, so the linear motion in it, it's all enclosed, and then it's got the optical switches on the for the breakaway mount there. You see the linear rails here for the motion, and it is going to come with the Hypertherm 85 that was also brand new back in, I think, September time frame, may have been October on that. We're talking 2019. It's also going to come with consumables, several brand new consumables, probably about, I would say, $250, $300 worth of consumables right there. So that'll be included. It will include a day's worth of training, or I'm sorry, half a day's worth of training when you come pick it up. I'll give you a full, you know, rundown on how to get, how to use it, how to get jobs set up on it, and you know, some of the features. The manual for the controller and the PowerMax 85 are right there, so you'll get that. And then all the files on my website, so all the metal art files, pretty much everything I've ever made, you see me make on my YouTube channel, will be included as well. So I'll give you a thumb drive and all that'll be on it. So yeah, and I'm not in a hurry to sell it. It's going to be $20,000. This controller alone is an $8,000 controller if you were to go build a table and get one of those to go on it. So anyway, let me know if you're interested. I'll throw my email address up on the screen so you can email me, and you know, we'll go from there. So as far as, like, you know, TrueCut being out of bit, it's not even a concern. I mean, there's nothing on this that's really like TrueCut engineered. I mean, they fabricated the table and assembled it all, but all of the parts, they don't make any of that. Everything on it is either just, you know, off the shelf things that you can buy, or the main expensive components are the you know, the servo motors. Like I said, they're under ClearPath servo warranty, and the controller, it's under warranty as well, and support. So you can call and get support from Thermal Dynamics on the controller. I've called them a few times. They're good to work with, and you know, Thermal Dynamics, obviously a big company. They're now owned by ESOP. So anyway, we got the laser going there, cutting out a whole bunch of parts, as you can see. The one thing that's happened is my gantry crane fit very well around my 4x8 table, but once I got this 5x10, with the way that the monitor and controller is mounted, it would not fit over it. The laser obviously is way bigger, way wider, and it's sprawled out here, you know, with all this stuff that I've got. And no way the gantry crane is going to fit around that. So I've not really had a way to load sheets, you know, full sheets out of the back of my truck, other than just sheet metal, which I can, you know, lift on there by hand, by, you know, pretty easily, no problem on that. Like 98% of what I cut is sheet metal, you know, up to say 1/8 inch or something. And rarely do I use, you know, cut anything thicker than that. But I do get a few jobs here and there, and sometimes I just use flat bar for that, or little drops and things. You know, I got this drop rack over here with a lot of stuff. I just grab what I need and cut it. But when you start cutting production runs of parts, well, you need to be getting sheets. So this is some of the material that I'm cutting here. Some 3/8, quarter, and 3/16, and I still got to get more. That was just kind of get me going here. And I've already used a bunch of my own drops there as well. But anyway, I've got to come up with a better solution on this. And so I want to get the plasma table sold and then turn this table around long ways so that I have full access to everything. And then I am finally going to buy either, you know, a forklift or more than likely a tractor with forks on it so that I can load from the side. You really should be loading from this side right here over the tube cutter. So anyway, that's it. Just thought I'd give you guys an update, let you know what's happening, and making these parts for Bleepin' Jeep. You guys probably know who he is. Some of the parts have kind of already started, you know, I've started to lay them out, organize them. I've got several quantities. That's 60 or 80 of those right there. But 4,200 total parts that we're making, and I got a few right here. And then over the next few days, we'll get the rest of it done and get those shipped out. And then I know a couple of you have asked me for some other projects. So if you're watching this, there's a handful of you that have asked me for things, and I'm working with you on it, or back and forth, or drawings, or whatever. I'll definitely be getting those as soon as I get this job out of here. Then, you know, those jobs I'll get knocked out. So 1/4 inch plate cuts at 52 inches a minute, you know, so it goes slow. I mean, I could actually, if I had 2 lasers, I could have them both going right now, and make them productive. But it is what it is. So we'll let them cut and go from there. But yeah, if you're interested in the plasma table, just give me a ring, give me an email, and we'll talk about it and go from there. All right, guys, have a good one.